Oh, sorry for shouting, but I'm not sorry to bring you these shout-outs on Ron Strange and Things right now. Hi, I'm Ron of Ron's Trains and Things. If you'd like to see more videos about model railroading tips, tools, and techniques, then be sure and subscribe down below and hit that bell icon and you can catch every episode. Today I have a very exciting show with a lot of neat stuff in store for you, so you're going to want to make sure and stay tuned all the way to the end. First, today I'm bringing you the results of a mini contest that I ran about 2 weeks ago. In my video about casting, painting, and weathering rocks on your layout, I told you that I had a couple of announcements, but you had to watch all the way to the end of the video to see them. I made one of those announcements in the closing, but the second announcement you had to watch all the way past the credits in order to see. There I included a little bonus clip in which I told you I was going to be doing a shout-out video for the first 5 model railroad channels to respond in a certain way in the comment section of that video. I specified that this particular contest was especially for those of you who are trying to build your model railroad YouTube channels. Well, due to a little misunderstanding, I actually am including 6 model railroading YouTube channels in today's shout-out video. In addition to that, I'm also including 3 honorable mention channels. Those are 3 people who were in the first 5 to respond, but they don't really have any videos up on their channel yet. I'm including them as a way of acknowledging first that they watched all the way to the end and knew about the contest and entered, but also as a way of encouraging them to get some videos on their channels about their model railroad efforts as well. We hope that you all will do that. Before we get to that shout out, however, I've got a couple other announcements that I need to make. The first is this. If you've been following my channel, you know that several weeks ago I entered the Big Build Contest version 2, sponsored by Eric Hall and his channel, IMRRO.com. Well, the contest has come to an end and now it's voting time. And I want to encourage all of you to go check out all 10 of the builds from the contest and vote. If you enjoyed my build, I hope that you'll vote for me, but if not, I hope you'll vote for one of the contestants in the contest. You can vote by going to the poll in a Facebook page dedicated specifically to the Big Build Contest version 2, and I'm including a link to that Facebook page in the description down below. So after this video is finished, please go down to that description, follow that link to the Facebook page, look at the videos, and be sure and vote for your favorite. I hope maybe it's mine. The second announcement I have to make comes from the June YouTube Model Builders live show. I tuned in for the show in June and was fortunate enough to be selected to receive one of the giveaways that month, and it arrived in the mail today, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to do a little unboxing here in just a moment. But before I do that, let me tell you, if you're not a member of the YouTube Model Builders group, and if you haven't subscribed to that channel, you need to do that. You can find some great model builders from all different aspects of the hobby. You can learn all kinds of great information that can help you to build your model railroad layout through the videos from the creators that are part of that group, as well as participate in the live show and hangouts throughout the course of the month. It's a very enjoyable thing to be a part of. So be sure and go to YouTube Model Builders channel here on YouTube and subscribe to it. I'll include a link to it down in the description. Also, go join the YouTube Model Builders on Google+, where you can get notifications about things that are going on as well. I'm going to talk to you a little more about YouTube Model Builders after we do this unboxing. But first, let's see what we have here. First of all, as you can see, this prize comes from Strikeforce Hobbies in Ontario, Canada. They have a great website for their business, and again, I'm going to post a link to Strikeforce Hobbies down in the description below, so you'll want to go and check them out. And now, let's see what we have. I'm going to try to open this box without destroying what's inside or cutting myself. Okay, and as we dig in here, we have a DVD from Badger about airbrushing techniques from start to finish. I look forward to watching this, and I'll do a review of this DVD on a video a few weeks from now. I do want to say thank you to the YouTube Model Builders for hosting the live show, for doing the giveaways. I want to thank Strikeforce Hobby for this particular giveaway and for sponsoring YouTube Model Builders and being a part of supporting the model railroading community in that way. I want to make another announcement about YouTube Model Builders as well, because on July 15th, they'll be holding their next live show, and the guests on this month's live show are going to be Ray Bodell and myself. After the last show, Big Bill Graham sent me an email, said he'd been checking out my channel, and asked me to be a guest on the July show, to which I was happy to say yes. I'm very excited about being part of the show, and I hope that you will tune in and join us at 9 p.m. Central on July 15th to hear what Ray Bodell has to share with us about his model railroading efforts and his layout. And you can hear more about my layout and my model railroading there as well. So again, be sure and go subscribe to the YouTube Model Builders channel. Go join the group on Google+, and also check out their website at youtubemodelbuilders.com. You'll be glad that you did. Now, that's a lot of information that I've included in one intro, so I think it's time we get down to business. Let's go over the computer, take a look at those shout-outs for some great YouTube channels that you're going to want to subscribe to today. The first person to respond to my shout-out request was Weedy1956, which is Bob of Long Shadow Model Trees, and this is his YouTube channel, which actually chronicles the build and progress on his in-scale 10 by 11 foot double-deck Weedy Railroad, which is a Union Pacific Railroad. And he's got lots of videos on here detailing going back 6 years on the progress of his layout. He's got 430 subscribers, so hope that you all will go over and check out his channel and subscribe to him. You'll enjoy watching the good work he does. He does very nice modeling work. And of course, he is also Bob of Long Shadow Model Trees, and you can check out his website at longshadowmodeltrees.com. He makes beautiful, beautiful model trees. I've seen a lot of people that have been using them and have been very, very happy with them. And so if you're in the market for some trees, Bob is the guy that you want to talk to. He does videos chronicling his layout progress and updates, as well as about his tree making. So be sure and go watch and subscribe to him. The second channel that we're highlighting today is my buddy Eric Hall and his channel IMRRO.com. Of course, you know Eric recently through my channel, if you don't know him otherwise, because he is the sponsor of the Big Build Contest, which I'll say again is in the voting process right now. So please make sure and check out that link to the voting down in the description of this video. Be sure and go vote on those contest entries. But Eric's channel, he also does videos about layout building as well as about operations and his own in-scale layout. He's been doing videos for like 7 years on this channel and has over 5,700 subscribers. Tons of great videos about how he has built his layout, about a number of different kinds of tips and techniques, as well as about model railroad operations. He posts 5 days a week during the school year. He slows down considerably during the summer so he can take some time to spend with his kids while they're home on summer break. But he'll be ramping that back up in August and September. So go check out some of his past videos. You'll enjoy them and watch for those to pick up as they come towards the fall. Be sure and go check out Eric's channel. You can see it again in that card up above or in the link in the description down below, and subscribe to Eric if you haven't already. Third channel that we're highlighting today is Wally's Weathering. This is Todd Walton's channel, and he has over 30 videos going back about 3 years on his channel, and he does a lot of weathering. Does some really nice weathering, some heavy weathering on freight cars and various other items. And he talks in his videos about some of his weathering techniques and shows you a lot of examples of the weathering that he does. Recently, he did some videos about using Weathering Solutions' new weathering decals. And so if you've been seeing those, as I have, in different places and wondering how they work and somebody's assessment of how they look, you might want to go check out those videos on Wally's Weathering. He's got 190 subscribers, And so we can help him out by going and subscribing to his channel as well. I hope that you will do that. The fourth channel that we're highlighting today is Steve's channel, the SoCal BNSF N-Scale Layout. And as it sounds, this particular channel, Steve is highlighting the building of his N-Scale Southern California BNSF layout. He's a man after my own heart. I'm a BNSF modeler and N-Scale as well. And so I enjoy looking at his videos. He's got a nice layout, and you can see a lot of examples of his work on the layout in his videos, as well as a lot of nice locomotives and rolling stock. He does a lot of run-by types of videos on his layout. So be sure and go check out his channel and subscribe to him. You'll enjoy the videos that he makes as he goes forward. The fourth channel or the fifth channel, I'm sorry, that I want to show you today is Spiffy Trains. Now I need you to be careful. This is where I had a little misunderstanding as we were getting ready to make this video, because somehow there are two different channels here. Somebody explained to me that probably what happened was when they started requiring YouTube subscribers to also have Gmail accounts, people who already had YouTube accounts, they just gave them a Gmail account, and sometimes that meant that they ended up with duplicate accounts on YouTube. And I think that may be what happened here to Spiffy Trains. You want the Spiffy Space Trains, and I'll have it correct in the link down in the description and in the icon, in the card up above. There is also a channel that is Spiffy Trains with no space, and that channel has no videos on it. It looks pretty much just like this, except it has no videos and no activity and no subscribers. But the correct Spiffy Space Trains does have some videos. He's got 11 videos dating back 2 years. He's got 207 subscribers, and he is building a really nice Union Pacific layout. He's got an older part of his layout that's very complete, and then some new things that he's adding, and it really goes through multiple rooms in his house. It is a very nice layout that he is working on, and sharing some updates as he goes, and he's been sharing more updates here in the last few months. And he does a really good job of explaining what he's doing and what is on his layout. So that's a great channel to go check out if you want to watch somebody as they progress in building a layout. So go check out Spiffy Space Trains and be sure and subscribe to him. And then our sixth channel, kind of our bonus channel today for these highlights, is CSX 8840 CSX Baltimore Subdivision. That is a really long name for a YouTube channel, but he has 144 subscribers. He's been going for only about 10 months, but he's got 60 plus videos, and they chronicle the building of his HO scale layout and a lot of very nice equipment. He buys a lot of equipment and locomotives and different items, and he does unboxings of those things and shows you and highlights and tells you about all the things that he has purchased to add to his layout. Does some run-by kinds of videos and a lot of really nice information about his layout and about the equipment that he runs on it. So be sure and go check out CSX 8840 CSX Baltimore Subdivision and subscribe to his channel, and we'll try to give him a boost here as well. And then my three bonus honorable mentions that I want to mention to you today. The first one is Shadow Wolf. And that's with a C, Shadow Wolf, you see here. He doesn't have any content up, but he told me whenever he made the reply in my video, he said he didn't have any content up, but he was in the process of getting ready to start building a layout, and he hopes to chronicle that build in videos on this channel. So I'd encourage you to subscribe to it, even though he only has a couple subscribers now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to it right now, and I know that he's going to be posting videos as he goes forward about his new layout build, so you be sure and watch for that. Next is Greg Gilbert, and Greg also only has a couple of subscribers, doesn't have any videos up, but he responded, and I think he's planning to try and start getting some videos up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to Greg and you may want to do that also just to see what he's going to put up in the future. And then the third and final one is, and I don't know if I'll pronounce this right, but I think it's Julius71. Again, he doesn't have any videos up right now, but we're hoping he's going to put some videos up going forward. He's got 7 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe now and make it 8, and you can subscribe to him too and see if he brings us some video content going forward. And those are my shout outs for this mini contest in celebration of my own 500 subscribers. And hope that you've enjoyed this, and hope that you will gain some great new content from those channels as you subscribe to them now. I'll remind you once again, if you don't mind, when you go to those channels, when you subscribe, or if you've already subscribed to them, leave them a comment in one of their videos and just tell them that you found their channel through this video on Ron's Trains and Things, and just let them know that they're getting some traffic from being highlighted here on my channel. You're going to want to go check out each of these YouTube channels and subscribe to them, as you're going to enjoy the videos that they are producing. I want to remind you again to check out the description down below this video, because there's going to be a lot of information that you want this month in that description. First, you're going to see a link to the Facebook page where you can vote in the Big Build Contest version 2, sponsored by Eric Hall and IMRRO.com. Second, you're going to find a link to the YouTube Model Builders channel. You'll want to go subscribe to it if you're not already a member. And please tune in on July 15th at 9 p.m. Central for the live show. And you can see special guests Ray Bodell and myself as we share about our model railroading experience there. There will be a link to each one of the channels that I've talked about in shoutouts today in the description down below. So be sure and check that out. And there will be a link to Strikeforce Hobbies, who shared this giveaway that I received today through the YouTube Model Builders live show in June. Go check out their channel, and you may want to give them some business as well. I want to thank you for watching this video on Ron's Trains and Things today. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up down below, and be sure and leave a comment or a question down at the bottom of the page. I love to hear from you, and I always respond to your comments. You can also share this video on your social media or model railroad forums that you're a part of. And finally, in the very bottom of the description below, you'll see how you can support Ron's Trains and Things through my Patreon or PayPal me accounts. Well, that's all I have for today, but thanks again for watching. Be sure and tune in Tuesday when we'll have another model building segment, and I look forward to seeing you then. If you'd like to see more videos about model railroading, okay, let's take 3.